Transformations of graphs. Given a function f of x, I'm going to use what looks like a cubic here. There are 6 main transformations we can use. We can transform it in 6 different ways. We can do f of x plus a, so that a is not in the same bracket as the x. That shifts it up or down. So for example, our f of x that we've got there, plus 2, would shift it upwards 2. So instead of coming back and touching the x-axis, it comes down as low as 2. So that's gone up 2. We can also do f of x minus a, where the a is in the bracket. Now this will shift it left or right. So our f of x that we had before, if we do f of x plus 2, that'll shift it left 2. So if it's plus, it goes left. If it's minus, it goes right. You're messing with the x, you do the opposite of what you think you should do, because you're trying to find the solution in the bracket. Another transformation we can do is f of ax. Now this will squash it inwards along the x-axis. So what's on the y-axis will stay where it is. That's our f of x function we're using. If we do f of 2x, that'll squash it towards the y-axis. So it'll look a little bit more squashed. So we squashed it inwards by 2. We would call it a stretch of a half, but squashing it in by 2. If we have a f of x, and we're not messing with the x, we're messing with the y, we do what we think we should do. It's going to stretch it up and downwards. So our f of x function, if we look at 2 f of x, it's going to stretch it up and down by 2 from the x-axis. So the y-intercept will be twice as high now. The other two that we can look at is minus f of x. Minus f of x is going to flip it. So all the y values that were positive now become negative. All the y values that were negative now become positive. So you're flipping over your y values. So instead of going up, it goes down, up, down. So it's just a mirror image. The last one that we've got to look at is f of minus x. That's going to flip it in the y-axis. So all your x values that were positive now become negative. All your x values that were negative now become positives. So it's just mirror imaged in the y-axis. We'll have a look at an example of this. For our y equals f of x, we're given that the maximum point is at 1, 3. We're given that it crosses the y-axis at minus 2 and 6. We're asked to sketch y equals f of x plus 3. Now that's going to move it along the x-axis, and it's going to move it left 3 places. The maximum point is going to be minus 2, 3. So instead of going through minus 2, it will go through minus 5. 6 will now be 3. Another thing it's asking us to do is to sketch y equals f of 3x. Again, we're messing with the x. So what we're going to do is we're going to squash it towards the y-axis by 3. So what used to be 6 is now 2. What used to be minus 2 is now minus 2/3. And that maximum point is going to be 1/3. The y value is still exactly the same, so we've done squashed it towards the y-axis. Thank you.